I never got around to wish you guys Happy New Year's. I cannot believe we are in 2020. It is crazy to say that we are in a new decade, but I want to show you guys my winter night routine. The first thing I usually do is watch my favorite YouTubers. I do have my notifications on for all my favorite YouTubers that I usually watch, and I usually like to catch up on videos that I miss, or I just like to look back at videos of on my channel just to see how my channel's doing. And I usually like to go through all my videos, and because it's the new year, I was going through my videos just to see if I wanted to get rid of any that I didn't really like on my channel. And I usually like to also look at ways to build my channel audience and stuff like that. And then I usually like to go on my social medias, which is Instagram, Twitter, whatever it is. I usually like to just look at the post and just to catch up and see what's going on in the social media world. But yeah, this is what I typically do before I continue my night routine and get into the rest of the night. So I just like to lay back and just chill and relax with my big comfy throw blanket and my big comforter. So I wanted to put this a part of my night routine because this is what I usually typically do at night. If my mom is working, she'll usually leave dishes in the sink for me to do, or if I use dishes during the day, I usually keep them in the sink till nighttime and then I do them. So this is exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm cleaning up the dishes that were left in the sink and the dishes that I used. I usually, this is always a part of my night routine, whether it's during the day or night. I always, somehow, some way, you always catch me doing the dishes. I just, for some reason, hate dishes in the sink. And when it comes to cleaning the dishes, I have to make sure before I go to bed and do the rest of my night routine, make sure that there's no dishes in the sink. So typically what I like to do is usually in my night routine, I usually do this every single night. I usually take out whatever's in my bed, whether it's pillows, whether it's my phone, and I usually like to spread out my quilt, and I usually like to sleep with 2 throw blankets. I know that sounds like a lot of blankets, but I usually put my thick throw blanket on top of my quilt because for some reason during this winter I've been super cold, and then I usually keep my other throw blanket on the side just in case that if I do get cold during the night, I just have another throw blanket to just throw on top of me. And then I usually like to do this every night just because when I'm done with my shower, I just like to jump in bed and relax or just do what I need to do, whether it's just eating dinner and just feel comfortable. And I feel like this is such a welcoming feeling when you're get done with your shower or you're done with eating dinner. I feel like it's so welcoming when you finish your night routine. I like to set the mood with a candle lit so my room is definitely more cozy. What I do is set up my shower routine. I usually bring out my skincare routine, my body washes, my razor, my brush, my deodorant, my toothbrush, and I usually like to set up my pajamas in my room, and then I usually just grab my towel and then grab all my stuff and go into the shower. Okay, so I just wanted to show this little part because I just want to show you guys like me rinsing off. I usually like to wet my hair all out before I start washing my hair and just get it soaked up so that way it gets soapy. Shampoo and conditioner, I use Tresemme Frizz Control. Our routine, I like to tie my hair up, throw my robe on, and move on to the next part of my night routine. It's off with body wash in the shower, and then I move on when I get out of the shower to um, a cleanser to cleanse my face. So I use Clean and Clear night cleanser, and I usually rinse off my face and put some in my palm and start scrubbing my face just to make sure I got any extra gunk off, whether it's makeup, whether it's just extra stuff. I feel like just washing your face twice, once in the shower and once you're out of the shower, it definitely makes your face glowy. So I typically like to do this every night as my part of my night routine. I do is brush my teeth. I use Crest toothpaste, and I usually do this every night. I always make sure I brush my teeth in the morning and nighttime. Um, I usually brush my teeth whether it's like before bed or like after dinner for some reason, but today I decided to do it before dinner. So, yeah, I don't know why I did that, but whatever, as long as I'm brushing my teeth, right? So sadly, this is one of the worst parts of my night routine is having to brush out the knots out of my long hair. Sometimes having long hair is a blessing and a curse because the blessing part to it is of how long it is, and the curse is the amount of knots I get. But usually I don't like there's days I have barely any knots and there's days that I have a lot of knots, and today was one of those days where I just had a lot of knots. So it took me a little while to brush out my hair, but I usually do this every night and then leave my hair down so it could air dry. So for dinner, my mom made pork and roasted potatoes. This dinner I usually with pork I'm so iffy about, but this night for some reason it just tasted so good. But this is usually what I do. I usually eat before my shower, but tonight because my mom cooked late, I ate dinner after my shower, so this is just a little montage of me eating my dinner. Okay, so typically what I like to do when I'm done eating is make plans for my YouTube or just goals for myself for the next day. And I usually like to write down plans or ideas for my YouTube. So this night that I was writing, this was the night that I decided to plan out video ideas for my YouTube. I usually do this every night, or sometimes like when I'm starting to run out of ideas, I usually like to sit back and just get my thoughts together and just plan out ideas for my channel or whatever I'm deciding to write. Do is just jump into my comfy bed and throw on my blanket and then just answer any text messages that I haven't got around to respond to, and just go back onto social media and just post updates about my YouTube and just go through my Instagram, my Twitter. And then I usually go through my emails again just to see if I have any packages coming or anything like that sort. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video of my night routine. Let me know what you guys think of my night routine, and let me know down in the comments what you guys do in your night routine. I know everybody has a different night routine, but this is my most realistic winter night routine, so I hope you guys enjoy. But the last thing I want to say is I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.